Welcome to TopMaths. Maths is easy. It just needs practice, practice, and practice.
Good morning, students. Today let's start practice set 4.2. Okay. First example. Chetna store paid total GST of rupees 1,500,000 at the time of purchase and collected GST 1,22,500 at the time of sale during 1st July 2017 to 31st July 2017. Find the net GST payable by Chetna stores. Okay. Now here GST paid at the time of purchase. What it mean be? It must be input tax credit. So I will say it is input tax credit, and it is how much? Rupees 1,500,000. Okay. Now at the time of sale, GST paid is rupees 1,22,500. So that means that is, yes, it is output tax credit. Output tax, not credit, output tax. Output tax rupees 1,22,500. करेक्ट. ये पहले जीएसटी भरा था, अभी ये कलेक्ट किया. करेक्ट. सो द डिफरेंस कितना गवर्नमेंट को पे करेंगे? द डिफरेंस ऑफ दीज टू, राइट? सो दैट इज नेट जीएसटी पेएबल. सो विल से नेट GST payable by whom? Chetna stores. Is equals to output tax minus input tax credit. Correct? So this is output tax is 1,22,500 minus input tax credit is 1,500,000. So the difference is, yes, it is 22,000 rupees. This is our final answer. है ना? बहुत इजी. अच्छी तरीके से करना है. बेस्ट ऑफ लक एंड थैंक यू. Now let's start with second example. Nazma is a proprietor of a firm registered under GST. She has paid GST of rupees 12,500 on purchase and collected rupees 14,750 on sale. What is the amount of ITC to be claimed? What is mean by ITC? Input tax credit. And what is the amount of GST payable? Okay. So here GST paid on purchase. He has already paid the GST rupees 12,500. It is what? It is nothing but ITC, that is input tax credit. So our first answer, input tax credit, that is ITC, is equals to rupees 12,500. Right? Now GST collected is 14,750. This is output tax. Is 14,750. Correct? So what is GST payable? कितना GST पे करना होगा? Is equals to output tax minus ITC, input tax credit. So that is 14,750 minus 12,500. है ना? तो सब्ट्रैक्शन करेंगे. 0, 5 minus 0 is 5, 7 minus 5 is 2, 4 minus 2 is 2, 1 minus 1 is 0. So how much it is? 2,250 rupees. This is the net GST payable by Nazma. है ना? इजी. अच्छी तरीके से करना है. बेस्ट ऑफ लक एंड थैंक यू. Let's learn third question. Amir Enterprise purchased chocolate sauce bottles and paid GST of rupees 3,800. He sold these bottles to Akbari Brothers and collected GST of rupees 4,100. Mayank Food Corner purchased these bottles from Akbari Brothers and paid GST of rupees 4,500. Find the amount of GST payable at every stage of trading and hence find the payable CGST and SGST. Okay. Now here Amir Enterprises has purchased bottles from somebody else and he has paid a GST of 3,800 rupees. Correct? So that is his input tax credit. So input tax credit for Amir Enterprise is rupees 3,800. Now Amir Enterprises sold these bottles to Akbari Brothers and collected GST of rupees 4,100 from him. कितना जीएसटी कलेक्ट किया 4,100 रुपीज का करेक्ट सो दैट इज हिज आउटपुट टैक्स व्हाट इज जीएसटी पेएबल बाय आमिर एंटरप्राइजेस इट इज 4,100 आउटपुट टैक्स minus 3,800 input tax credit, so it is rupees 300. Correct? This much is the GST payable by Amir Enterprises to the government. So GST paid is 300 rupees. So what is CGST? Iska आधा rupees 150 and SGST is also rupees 150. Understood? Now, Amir Enterprises से bottles किसने खरीदा? Akbari Brothers. Now Akbari Brothers has sold these bottles to Mayank Food Corner. Correct? But Akbari Brothers ने पहले GST भरा है. कितना GST भरा है? He has paid GST to Amir Enterprises. कितना पेमेंट किया? 4,100 rupees का. So this becomes input tax credit for Akbari Brothers. So for Akbari Brothers, input tax credit is the output tax what he has paid to Amir Enterprise. So it is rupees 4,100. This is the input tax credit for Akbari Brothers. Correct? Now Akbari Brothers ने GST कलेक्ट किया किससे? तो उसने किसको बॉटल बेचा? उसने बॉटल बेचा है मयंक फूड कॉर्नर. करेक्ट? एंड मयंक फूड कॉर्नर से उसने कितना जीएसटी कलेक्ट किया? यस, 4,500 रुपीज का. So that becomes output tax for Akbari Brothers, 4,500 rupees. So how much GST Akbari Brothers will pay to the government? That is output tax minus input tax credit. So 4,500 minus 4,100. That means he will pay rupees 400 as GST payable to the Indian government. Okay, so he will pay, Akbari Brothers will pay rupees 400 GST. So how much is CGST, SGST? So 200, 200. So what is total GST got by the government from these two enterprises? 300 and 400 is rupees. Total GST collected is rupees 700. Out of that, rupees 350 is CGST and rupees 350 is SGST. Easy है, अच्छी तरीके से करोगे. Best of luck and thank you. Now fourth example. Malik Gas Agency, Chandigarh Union Territory, purchased some gas cylinders for industrial use for rupees 24,500 and sold them to local customers for rupees 26,500. Find the GST to be paid at the rate of 5% and hence CGST and UTGST to be paid for this transaction. For Union Territories, there is UTGST instead of SGST because S stands for state. Correct? This is not a state. This is what? Union Territory. So it is SGST का replacement क्या हो गया? UTGST. Understood? Now the concept is same. Purchase price of gas cylinders is 24,500. सेल प्राइस इज 26,500 एंड रेट ऑफ जीएसटी कितना दिया? 5%. करेक्ट. सो जीएसटी विल बी पेड at the time of purchase as well as at the time of sale. Correct. So purchase के टाइम में जो जीएसटी पेड हो गया वो क्या हो? That is ITC, that is input tax credit. Correct. So ITC is equals to purchase price, that is 24,500 multiplied by rate of GST is 5%. Right. So two zeros will get cancelled. 245 multiplied by 5. 5 5s are 25, carries 2. 5 4s are 20 and 2 is 22, carries 2 again. 5 2s are 10 and 2, 12. So it is 1,225 rupees. This is ITC. For मलिक गैस एजेंसी ने क्या किया? किसी से परचेस किया था तो उसने जीएसटी का पेमेंट किया है. करेक्ट. उस एजेंसी को पहले वाले कितना पेमेंट किया? 1,225 रुपीज का जीएसटी पेमेंट किया. ओके. नाउ मलिक गैस एजेंसी इज सेलिंग दीज प्रोडक्ट्स टू लोकल कस्टमर्स. करेक्ट. लोकल कस्टमर्स को गैस सिलेंडर्स दे आर गोइंग टू सेल at a price of 26,500. So at the time of selling also they will collect GST, and that GST is output tax. So we'll say output tax kitna? At the time of sale price is 26,500 multiplied by rate of GST is same 5%. So again two zeros will get cancelled. 5 into 265. 5 5s are 25, carries 2. 5 6 are 30 and 2, 32, carries 2 again, carries 3. 5 2s are 10 plus 3, 13. So it is 1,325 rupees का क्या collect किया? Output tax. Correct. So what is net GST payable? कौन पे करेगा? मलिक गैस एजेंसी पे करेगा. किसे? गवर्नमेंट को. करेक्ट. कितना जीएसटी पे करेगा? आउटपुट टैक्स माइनस आईटीसी. सो दैट इज 1325 minus 1225, that is rupees 100. Correct. This is the net GST payable. Correct. So how much is CGST and UTGST? CGST and SGST half of होता है. अभी SGST is now in this case is replacing with UTGST. So that is also half of, right? So CGST is half of this. So half of GST, that is half of 100. So that is rupees 50. Correct. And same is UTGST. कितना होगा? अगर ये 50 है तो ये भी कितना हो गया? 50. है ना? इजी. समझ में आ रहा है? ओके. अच्छी तरीके से समझ लेना है और एग्जाम्पल को प्रैक्टिस करना है. ओके. तो बेस्ट ऑफ लक एंड थैंक यू.
Thank you for watching Top Maths.